What's up, flamethrowers? It is me, Flame the Dragonhog here, and welcome to another installment of Ask the Sonic Crew. That's right, guys, we are back with another one of these Ask the Sonic Crew episodes, guys. And today, guys, we have two of the original badniks from the hit Sonic the Hedgehog TV show, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's right, guys, we got the two classic badniks here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back after being rebuilt and brought back to life. I give you guys Scratch and Grinder.
Hey everyone, it's me, Scratch. It has been a long time.
Yeah, it has actually. Grinder? Grinder? Grinder!
Wake up, dumb bot!
Huh? What? Oh, is it time already? Yeah, anyway, hello everyone, it's me, Grinder.
Oh boy. Grinder, you are always a slow bot. You're always the slow one here. Anyway, it's good to have you guys back.
Really? 'Cause normally you would have scrapped us by now. 'Cause you're forgetting, we're the bad guys here.
Well, yeah, but I hate to tell you this, guys, but Robotnik is no longer an evil person.
Wait, what?
Yeah, what? Papa's not bad anymore?
Yeah, he's actually a good guy now.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. He's a good guy now. In fact, he actually helped build my robot arm.
Wait, let me guess. Tails?
Yep, he did. Yep, Tails actually helped him with this. Anyway, back to this. Guys, today we actually are going... the reason why I activated you guys and rebuilt you guys is because, hey, everybody missed you two.
Aw, well, at least it's good to know that we're not forgotten.
Yeah, it's good to know that. Anyway, so basically what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be asking you guys some questions, and you guys are going to be answering them.
That seems simple enough.
Yeah, it is. Oh, and by the way, for my co-host, I brought along somebody who definitely knows you two very, very well.
Is it coconuts?
No, Coconuts is not here, sorry. Coconuts isn't here.
That's funny, I thought it would be coconuts.
Nope, it's not Coconuts. But anyway, it is a badnik that you know. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the channel after a very, very long time. Everybody, please meet the ever so beautiful and gorgeous Breezy Robotnik, the Hedgebot. Otherwise known as Breezy the Hedgehog.
Why, hello there, darlings. It's really nice to be back.
Yeah, it is good to see you, Breezy.
Breezy? I haven't seen you since we scrapped you.
Yes, and I do need to get back at you for that.
Oh boy. Well, you can take revenge on them later, Breezy. Right now, we have an episode of Ask the Sonic Crew to film. Anyway, alright, so who gets the first question? Alright, here we go. To Scratch. Do you feel like, out of both of you, you're the leader of your little group?
Well, of course. I really do feel like I am the leader. I mean, come on. I'm the tallest, and I'm much more smarter than Grinder and Coconuts. Ha 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 ha!
Yeah, right. Everybody knows that I'm the smart one here.
Oh, really? Then how come the time you accidentally glued our feet together?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I didn't. It was funny.
Yeah. Oh boy. Anyway, so what you're saying is you feel like that you're the most superior one out of both Grounder and Coconuts?
Absolutely. I mean, come on. I was created first by Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, and let's just say he hasn't been much of a leader ever since.
What are you saying? What are you saying, Grounder? I, of course, led both you and Coconuts to victory multiple times.
Yeah, But who's always walking out in pieces? Us.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Okay, anyway, let's just move on to Grinder. Okay, Grinder, next question is for you. Breezy, go ahead and read it.
Alright, this question here is for you, Grinder. So, do you have almost everything in your arsenal? Because I understand that you can transform your arm into anything you need.
Well, yeah, I basically do have lots of things in my arsenal. I have my classic glue gun. I have my handy fishing rod. I have my hand with fingers, just in case I need to grab something. And, of course, I actually have my trusty freeze ray.
Wow, you actually do have everything, Grinder.
Yup, everything except for one thing.
Oh, really? And what would that be?
Something to shut Scratch up, because he just can't stop talking.
Hey, I resent that. I have you know that I am the one that's always taking care of you. I mean, don't forget about that one time I took care of you when you were sick.
Wait a minute. Grinder, you got sick one time?
Yeah, I did. I did get sick one time. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm operational. No more virus or anything.
Oh boy. Okay, well, but anyway, let's just move on to the group question. Okay, Scratch, Grinder. So, how do you feel about the other badniks, like that replaced you, since you two are the original?
Well, we yet to meet the other badniks, but we have met, but I have heard about them.
Yeah, let's go down the line for a moment. Okay, so first we have is Cluck from the Sonic the Hedgehog 7 series. Well, he was not that much of a badnik. And as for Sniffly, even though he wasn't a robot, he was still a second in command.
Yeah, Snively, he wasn't much of a pushover. He was much of a pushover. And Cluck, all he was just a little robot bird, a miniature version of me. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, and let's go with Sleet and Dingo from Sonic Underground.
Oh no, don't talk about those guys. Ugh, I can't stand those guys.
Well, we're talking about them. They couldn't even catch up with you guys. And besides, Dingo, he was too busy trying to get with Sonic's sister.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, but if we were there, we would definitely get the job done.
Oh boy. Okay, how do you feel about Deco, Boko, and Bokun from Sonic X?
Well, those guys, they actually did do a good job. But then Eggman, or Robotnik, he actually did leave them in that island.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, Dr. Robotnik, he is mean, but I don't think he would be that mean to leave us in an exploding island.
Yeah, and the other person that was that loyal was Bokun. I haven't even met Bokun yet, but I hear he's pretty annoying.
Yeah, he is pretty annoying. I mean, he basically has the mindset of a 5-year-old. He basically has the mindset of a 5 or 6-year-old, and you better be careful because he has exploding TVs.
Exploding TVs?
Yeah, basically he uses those exploding TVs as like messengers, and then as soon as the message gets done, they blow up.
Well, that's something.
Yeah, and last bit of badniks, how do you feel about Orbot and Cubot from Sonic Boom?
Well, let's just say they try. They try. I mean, don't get me wrong. I never thought I'd say this, but Orbot, he is a much more better evil villain than Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, I actually seen the episode when Orbot actually took over as evil mastermind for a while. He almost succeeded.
Yeah, he did. I mean, I come to think that Boom Eggman is sort of losing his touch. I'm starting to think he's losing his touch, because one minute he's out destroying Sonic, next minute he's out there being friends with Sonic, which is just crazy. Oh, what about all the other side badniks? like the Egg Robot, or Metal Sonic, or the Shadow Androids and all that other stuff. Oh, and what about Breezy and Robotnik Jr.? What about them?
Well, okay, let's just start with the shadow androids. The shadow androids, they're sort of weird.
Yeah, I mean, we could easily tell the difference between the real Shadow and the Shadow androids. And same thing with the Egg Robo. I mean, he was definitely a good adversary. Too bad he got destroyed.
And Metal Sonic, I think out of all the badniks, Metal Sonic was the most to succeed. I mean, he's been around longer than all of us.
Yeah, and what about Omega? I mean, Omega, he's definitely a badnik gone good.
Yeah, that's true. Omega, he has gone good after Eggman left him in that factory for so long.
Yeah, huh, it was definitely crazy.
And as for Breezy,
You better watch what you say there, boys.
well, I was just gonna say you actually did do a good job actually tricking Sonic into going on that high-speed marathon. But then you actually cocked out on us, all because of a few gifts that you didn't send Sonic for.
Well, I was touched. No one has ever been that nice to me. I mean, I sort of kind of tapped into Sonic's, little, hedgehog heart. Because, don't forget, this was way back in the day. And way back in the day, everybody knows that guys lower their guards for good looking girls.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Grinder, how would you know? You never even had a girlfriend.
I try, okay? It's lonely finding girls who fit for robots, okay?
Okay, calm down. Anyway, let's move on to the next bunch of questions. And it is good to know that, you guys do have your own opinions about the other badniks in Eggman's arsenal.
Yeah, well, they may be replacements for us, but remember, we're the ones that started the chain. Us and coconuts. Ha 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 ha!
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I wonder where Coconuts is.
In fact, hang on. Before we get to the other questions, that is actually one of the questions here. It's another group question. To Scratch and Grinder, whatever happened to Coconuts?
I don't remember what happened to him. I mean, last thing I remember is that he was doing maintenance over at Robotnik's old castle.
Yeah, he never really actually got to be part of our attacks and stuff. Oh, because all he had was exploding coconuts. Us? We pretty much had everything.
Well, yeah, that is true. I mean, don't get me wrong. Coconuts, he is really, I don't know what to call him. Goofy, a little bit annoying, obsessive. I don't know what to call him.
Well, I think he's a darling.
Breezy, what the world?
Well, he is. I mean, that little monkey robot tries really, really hard to be a part of this team, yet Robotnik treats him with such dirt and disrespect.
Yeah, that is true. He does. Anyway, let's get back to this. Okay, individual questions. Okay, Scratch, this question here is for you. Let's see. Here we go. Scratch, do you consider Grinder almost like a brother to you? I mean, you guys are always together. So are you two almost like brothers?
Well, actually, to tell you the truth, we are actually brothers.
Yeah, we're actually brothers. You see, Robotnik, he actually attempted to clone Scratch. So basically, I was a default. But at least everything's okay.
Yeah, everything did work out for the best. So, guys, yeah, Scratch and Grinder are actually brothers. It's just that Scratch, he came out perfect, while Grinder, he was just a clone gone wrong. But yeah, they're actually brothers. Just go watch the very first episode of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a really, really old show, but yeah, it's really something. Anyway, yeah, Scratch and Grinder are actually brothers.
I never knew that.
Yeah, Breezy, they are actually brothers. Because, like I said, Robotnik tried to clone Scratch, but something went wrong with the cloning machine.
Yeah, but hey, look at the bright side. Everything worked out great.
Yeah, that is true. Everything did work out great. Everything did work out great. Well, at least everything is all good, right?
Yeah, we all came out one big happy family. Weird robotic family, but yep.
Okay. Alright, so next up is Grinder. Okay, Grinder. Next up is you, Breezy.
Right. Okay, Grinder, this one is for you. Is it really hard for you to operate when you have drills for hands?
Yeah, it gets really hard for me to operate with drills for hands. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can easily just shapeshift my hands into claws, but now and forever, these drills are nothing but my main hands.
Ah, that must be really hard to operate and maneuver. I mean, don't get me wrong, drill hands? That'd be crazy to have. I don't have drill hands.
Well, you could. Didn't you say that your arm is robotic and made out of metal?
Yeah, that is true. But I doubt if I do have a drill in here. I mean, don't get me wrong. My arm, it is awesome, and it may have some robot, and I may have some Eggman know-how in it, but I honestly do not know if it does possess a, drill bit for a hand. I honestly don't know.
Well, you just keep figuring out it.
Yeah, because, by the way, I just got my robot arm recently, like a few days ago. It's okay, I guess. I mean, I'll just know that I'll never get my old arm back. But it's okay. Anyway, let's move on to the group question. Okay, okay, Breezy, go ahead and read it.
Right. So, to Scratch and Grinder, I understand in the comics you actually stopped working for Eggman and started working for Archie Breezy over in Casino Park. So, my question is, have you and Grinder and Coconuts, not to mention, quit working for Eggman?
Well, to tell you the truth, yes, we actually did end up quitting. We quit Eggman, and we just needed some money. So, Breezy, she was nice enough to offer us the job, and we just took jobs as waiters over at Casino Park.
Yup, it definitely paid well. I wouldn't exactly say that we can just easily spend money. I mean, don't get me wrong, robots do need some new parts and stuff. I mean, don't forget, we're classics, okay? So all our old parts, they need to be custom made.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, our parts, they're really special to us, because without them, we won't be able to move.
Obviously, I mean, hey, think about it. My arm is robotic, and if it's missing a part, then clearly it needs a new replacement for it to work. But anyway, so you guys actually did work with Breezy at Casino Park?
Yeah, it actually took place when Sonic, Amy, Tails, and Knuckles, they were all actually going to Breezy's wrestling rink to compete for a Chaos Emerald because they needed it for the Freedom Fighters.
Well, yeah, that's true. They did, didn't they?
Yeah, but it was pretty funny seeing Tails get his ass kicked by Honey the cat.
Oh, come on, Grinder. He tried. And plus, his pride may have been hurt, but at least he didn't give up.
Yeah, but it was really romantic to see Sonic step in for Amy after when Knuckles put her in the infirmary.
Yeah, that is true. Knuckles, he did end up putting Amy in the infirmary. I really felt bad for her. Heck, I still have the picture when she was in the infirmary. Bandaged, her head was all bandaged. She felt dizzy. But luckily, as soon as Sonic said that he was going to defeat Knuckles, she immediately got heart eyes. Oh my gosh, that was just crazy.
I remember when Sonic got heart eyes for me.
Well, who wouldn't get heart eyes for you? I mean, look at you. Okay, well, anyway, let me see here. Okay, here we go. Now moving on to the next bunch of questions. Okay, Scratch, ready?
Ready.
Okay, Breezy, go ahead and read it.
All right. So, this question here is for you, Scratch. Why every now and then do you always have to do your signature laugh?
Well, everybody seems to love my signature laugh. I mean, I like it, and some people may think it sounds like cats scraping a chalkboard, but I think it sounds great. I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't you think it sounds great? Ha 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 ha!
Yeah, sounds great if you're a can opener.
Hey, I resent that.
Okay. No need to start fighting, guys. No need to start fighting. Ugh. Anyway, Grinder, you're up next. Okay, Grinder, so have you ever felt like you wanted to be taller? Because I understand that you've been short all your life. Have you ever wanted to be like a tall badnik?
Yeah, I always wanted to be tall, but sadly I can't. I mean, I tried several times trying to grow, but sadly I can't.
Aw, poor Grinder. Aw, poor Grinder. It almost reminds me of that movie that I saw. It was about a young boy who wanted to grow up to be a full-grown man because clearly he thought being a kid was just a waste of time and he really wanted to grow up quickly. So, yeah, things clearly didn't work out for him. I mean, it did sort of work out, but then he soon realized that he needed to wait in order to, fully experience what it's like to grow up to be a big adult.
Yeah, but don't forget, I've been short for years.
Yeah, I know, you're a robot, and last time I checked, robots, they don't grow that much. They don't grow.
Yeah, that is true.
It's okay, Grinder. If you want, you guys can always turn over to the good side, and I can have Tails upgrade you.
Maybe. I mean, is there anybody else? Is there anybody else evil out here?
Well, believe it or not, there are actually some of our friends who actually did turn evil, but I don't think you want to be working for them. Trust me, I don't think you want to be working for them. Okay, so next up is the group question. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, here we go. So, Scratch, Grinder, this question here is for you. How do you guys feel about Robotnik always abusing you and always calling you dumb bots? I mean, don't you always feel hurt? Because I understand that you robots do have feelings, but how do you feel about all the abuse and stuff that he's been giving you?
I feel hurt. And a whole bunch of pain. But I can't say anything. I can't say anything because, he'll melt us down for scrap metal.
Yeah, and I would make the most scrap metal, 'cause I am the tallest.
Yeah, but I am the widest out of all of us.
Oh, poor guys. You hear that, Robotnik? See the sorrow that you put in these two badniks' eyes? And they were just trying to help you, I don't know, take over Mobius. They were just trying to help you. They did the best they can. And what did you do? You kicked Scratch into a metal wall. You literally decimated Grinder. And worst part of it all, you rearranged their parts. So that way Scratch can get Grinder's head and Grinder can get Scratch's head. I mean, what type of mess is that?
Yeah, we felt really hurt.
Yeah, it hurts still thinking about it. I mean, think about it. Having Grinder's head on my body? That felt really weird.
Yeah, and you don't know what it was like having your head on my body. I mean, that felt really weird.
Yeah, I bet it did. I mean, trust me, I don't think anybody wants to pull the Freaky Friday on anybody.
What's Freaky Friday?
Oh yeah, I forgot. You guys, from the classic TV show era. Basically what Freaky Friday means is like you guys switch bodies unexpected.
Oh, I see. We might have to look into this.
Yeah, I mean, now that we're in the 21st century, now we can definitely look stuff up like this.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are you guys are like way back there. So, yeah, I guess me, Tails, and Sonic, I believe, can definitely help you guys out. Speaking of Sonic, here's another group question for you guys. Have your plans ever have succeeded in catching Sonic?
Well, there was that one time where we worked with Breezy.
Yeah, I remember that. The plan is that they would sick me on Sonic and have me run him all over Mobius ragged. And so that way I can wear him down.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that plan. I remember that plan. And it did almost work until Breezy did the right thing.
More like she did the wrong thing. I mean, the plan almost worked. Then Breezy had to get all soft-hearted on us.
Well, you would have done the same thing if somebody gave you a beautiful poem and a necklace. In fact, I still have that necklace.
Well, that's good to know you still have it, but maybe you should save it for the next time on Ask the Sonic Crew, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if you will be the next guest, Breezy. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure not that many people remember you.
I'm pretty sure people remember me. I mean, come on. Who couldn't forget Sonic's first girlfriend?
Maybe in the TV series, maybe, but officially in the games, Amy is Sonic's first girlfriend.
Well, I guess. I mean, there's a big difference between the TV show world and the game world.
Yeah, but anyway, Scratch, Grinder, either way, you guys have always failed to actually capture both me and Sonic. Heck, even Tails. And Tails was just 8 years old.
By the way, how is everybody doing? I mean, I remember you, Sonic, and Tails, but how's everybody else?
Everybody's doing fine. I mean, Sonic, he's about to have a son after when he just have a daughter.
Wait, Sonic got married?
Yep, he did. He actually did get married.
And I thought I was going to be the one to marry him.
Sorry, Breezy, but lots of people seem to not remember you, so yeah, sorry. But anyway, yeah, he actually married Amy, and they actually had their first daughter, and now they're actually having their first son.
Well, tell them we said congratulations.
Oh, and also, as for me, I'm actually married too. In fact, we're actually on the verge of having our fourth child.
Well, congratulations.
Yep, we're actually on the verge of having our fourth child. Gee, so how many kids do I have? Let me see. Amber, she was my first. Then there was Rose. And then there's Flare. And then there's Solana. Then there's Solana. And yep, that will be our fourth kid. Well, that would be my fifth kid. Because, I didn't really count Rose because she's not mine and Sarah's. She's mine and Charlene's. But anyway, and as for Tails, yeah, he actually got married too.
Wow, everybody got married.
Yep, ever since that era, everybody's been married. And Tails, he's on the verge of trying to have a kid. He's really trying. I mean, he's really, really trying. But his wife, on the other hand, she's a little bit nervous.
What's so nervous about giving birth?
Grinder, I'm surprised you would know what giving birth is because you guys are robots. You guys can't,
We may not can't do it, but we do know about it. I mean, how else do you think most of the population in humanity came to exist?
Yeah, that is true, because of, that. But anyway, it is good to have you guys back. So let's finish this up here. With with two more individual questions and one more group. Okay, Scratch, this question here is for you. All right. Okay, Scratch, let's see here. Okay, here we go.
You were just singing the Robotnik theme song.
Yeah, I know. It's a catchy tune. Do 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 do. Okay, let me stop. Okay, okay, here we go. Scratch. This question here is for you. Do you regret not doing the things that Grinder can do?
Are you kidding me? There's a whole mess of things I want to do that Grinder can do. I mean, come on. Do you know how hard it is for me to go into a door without, bumping my head? Grinder, he can easily just go right through it. And for me, I don't have any kind of weapon. Grinder, he's the one who's like a Swiss Army knife. He pretty much has everything. Me, I barely have anything.
Oh, I never expected that, bro.
Well, now you know how I feel. Jesus, Grinder, you're pretty much a better model than me. And you're supposed to be a clone of me. But nope, you're a default. But I don't really care. Anymore.
That's okay, Scratch. Like I said, if you want, I can upgrade you.
You really can?
Yeah, I can actually upgrade both of you. You guys may be old school badniks, but hey, lots of people seem to be looking back at the classic stuff. But anyway, Breezy, go ahead and read Grinder his last question.
All right, let's see here. Here we go. To Grinder. Do you always feel like Robotnik doesn't give you the respect you two deserve?
Yeah, I really do feel that sometimes. Don't get me wrong, we do try our very, very best to try and capture Sonic for him, but all he does is just, abuse us, tries and take us apart and all that other stuff. Has Eggman ever done that to any other badniks?
Well, there was that one time where Deco and Boko, they were bad-mouthing him so much, and he was on the verge of taking them apart. In fact, there's lots of badniks that Eggman has always tried to take apart. Like there was Intelligente from Sonic X, the teacher robot that Eggman sent to teach the kids about Eggman. But nope, he ended up teaching his own class and stuff. And then there was the chess bot from Sonic X. He got smart with Eggman and he took him apart and made him into a kissing robot, which was just gross. Ew. And then there was Q-Bot. He was steady going. He's always going nuts. And of course, he took him apart. Same thing with Orbot. And Orbot, he just hardly did anything.
So we're not the only ones.
Yeah. Not to mention, Breezy and Robotnik Jr. got taken apart.
Yeah, that's right. He did take us apart. Only so that way he can look at our chips to see why we rebelled against him. Because if I remember correctly, he was making a robot wife.
Yeah, that's true. He was. Because think about it. What organic woman would ever want to be Mrs. Robotnik?
Ugh, that's just weird just thinking about it.
Yeah. Think about it. What simple-minded woman will want to bear the name Robotnik? That's just weird. Come on, think about it. But anyway, yeah, Scratch, Grinder, you guys are not alone on the whole robotic abuse thing. Anyway, let's move on to the last group question. Okay, so let's see. Here we go. So, Grinder, Scratch, this question here is for you. Here's a good one. It's basically about Sonic. Out of all the girls that you have seen Sonic with, which one did you think was most likely to end up with him?
Well, let's count them down. Let's see. So the first one was definitely Breezy. Breezy, you definitely did make moves on Sonic, and you two were definitely really close. That is, until he found out you were a robot.
Yeah, that was true. He actually did find out I was a robot after when I told him. But he still liked me as a friend.
Yeah, that's true, but if I remember correctly, you were still trying to get with him.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and then there was, I remember Roxy the raccoon, that waitress girl in that diner.
Yeah, I remember when we actually tried to put the diner in debt. And it was a fake so that way Robotnik can bulldoze that town. But nope, Sonic had to save the day. And she was definitely starry-eyed for Sonic because he can eat so many chili dogs.
Yeah, I remember her. That was crazy. And don't forget about Myrna the Merhog.
Oh yeah, I remember Myrna. She was that hedgehog, she was that water hedgehog who needed Sonic's help because Captain Memo was steady ripping up the place making an undersea mall.
Yeah, that's just kind of stupid. Who the heck would want to make an underwater mall? That's just weird.
Yeah. I wonder if there was anybody else.
There was Mrs. Possum from the western town.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Possum. She was definitely really fond of Sonic. I do have to admit, she was really, really nice.
Yeah, she was really nice. And trust me, I do have a way with western girls. Just ask my wife. She's country. At least I think she is. Her mom's country, but I don't even know if she does. I don't even know if my wife Sarah does have a little bit of country in her. But anyway, let me see. Who else was there? Oh yeah, Sonette, the squirrel.
Oh yeah, Sonette. I haven't actually heard of her.
She's basically Sonic's #1 fan who basically majorly obsess over him. In fact, she even has a piece of his gum just right on the side of her mouth, which is just gross. Which is just gross in some way, which is just weird. And Sonic, he never chews gum. It's just weird. Ugh. Anyway, so out of all of those girls...
Wait, there's one more. Let me see. What was her name? She was supposed to be a hedgehog that was like ancient.
Oh yeah, I remember. I know who you're talking about. You're talking about that hedgehog woman that actually got with Sonic's Egyptian ancestor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that didn't really count as Sonic. Even though he did look like Sonic, that still didn't count as him. But I guess we can still count him, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so out of all those girls, who do you think was most likely to get with Sonic?
Well, I would have to say Breezy.
Really? I would have said Myrna. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would definitely have to say myself.
Well, for me, I would definitely have to say Breezy too. I would definitely have to say Breezy as well. Because clearly, those two actually did have a nice, deep bond with each other. And then there was Myrna, the Merhog. Don't get me wrong, Myrna, she is a looker, but how the world will their relationship work out? Think about it. She's a water dragon hog. She's a water hedgehog, and he's a land hedgehog. And if I remember correctly, Sonic doesn't like water.
Really? He doesn't like water?
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't like water.
That's funny, Because during those old times, he's always underwater swimming sometimes.
Yeah, but that's like in the old days. That was like in the old days. Let's just say Sonic, he doesn't like water anymore.
Why?
That, my friend, is a question for another day. And speaking of which, let's wrap up this thing here, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Ask the Sonic Crew. And it's good to have both the classic badniks back. Scratch, Grinder, welcome to the future, and hopefully, Eggman, he will be happy to see you two again.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, I really hope he's not gonna abuse us again.
Yeah, trust me, he's good now, so he treats robots with respect. Hey, for all I know, maybe we can go to the robot junkyard and rebuild all the old badniks. After all, you guys deserve it.
Well, alright, but there's a lot of them.
Trust me, I'm pretty sure we can get the Eggman army back. Well, I don't know. We should call it the Eggman army because you need an army to go up against a hero or a villain. And of course, Eggman, he's not a villain anymore. But hey, even good guys have armies, so I guess we can call it the. I guess we could call him. I guess we'll work on the name later. Anyway, like I said before, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please leave a like and comment down below. And also, I do apologize if your questions did not get read out in this platform. You can always try again next time for the next episode of Ask the Sonic Crew. And I promise you guys, it's going to be good. And I would also like to thank Breezy for coming onto the channel and helping me out with the, being the co-host. Oh, also, guys, I was thinking about bringing on another co-host, but I need to get permission to use her character. So, you know who you are. It's just that I don't want to be, not using your character without your permission. Okay, well, anywho, oh, almost forgot. And if you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that way you guys will be updated whenever I post. And also be sure to keep an eye out for that video that I promised you guys yesterday. I didn't get a chance to record it yesterday because I was just tired. And I really wanted to get something to eat. But anyway, so yeah. Be sure to keep an eye out for that video where I introduce all of you guys to a character who you guys haven't seen in a very, very, very long time. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is Flame the Dragon Hog,
Breezy the Hedgehog,
Scratch!
And Grinder.
signing out for now. Later, flamethrowers.
Later, everybody! And here's one more for good measure. Ha 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 ha!
Oh my gosh, Scratch, that actually does sound like a cat clawing a chalkboard. Later, flamethrowers.